Hey leaders, this is Charlene Baird, founder of the SCB Leadership Coaching Services. Today I am going to tell you about a formula that will prevent stress and burnout in your leadership role and create that pathway to leadership bliss. Why am I doing this? Well, I think we can all agree that leadership roles tend to be chaotic and stressful. It certainly is a common theme in the statements made by leaders who are on my Leadership Developer Game Plan programme. Through the course, they recognise that they are overwhelmed with work. They have a tendency to say yes to every task that is requested of them, and they struggle to balance their workload with the amount of demands that are placed on them. Hence, I thought I would put together a formula of some methods that could help leaders in these areas so they can create a more blissful journey in their day-to-day work. So what does this look like? First of all, leaders need to learn how to stress less by implementing strategies that will help them to manage their stress levels. I recommend identifying what actually triggers your stress. You could record your activity over a week or two, then review the triggers, and then think of ways that will actually help to reduce or remove the feelings of stress, such as going for a short walk before and after doing the team roster, or having an enjoyable beverage, non-alcoholic of course, before attending a meeting. These activities will help to get you in a better mindset to deal with the task, but also could reduce your stress levels following an event. Another strategy is to ensure that you set boundaries for yourself and ensuring that you stick to them, but clearly communicate them to your team so they respect them. So I asked you to have a think towards some approaches you could start taking. You could even consider tactics that could be applied as a team, or can some changes be made to the environment to promote a more healthier workplace? Secondly, learn the art of saying no. Saying yes to every task will increase your stress and workload. Ask yourself why you're saying yes to everything. Are you trying to be a people pleaser, or are you trying to gain approval? Stop. It's not your job to do everything, so start saying yes less. To do this, you must assess your priorities and be able to vocalise, I have A, B and C to work on, and they are my priority because, for example, you have a deadline to meet. So have a think of some statements you can start saying to help you to say no and get comfortable saying no. Another strategy is to learn to delegate and to delegate effectively. Be able to ask for help or support. So I do recommend get comfortable saying no and have a think of some of the areas you could start saying no to today. Thirdly, create a balance. This is important to help with performance levels, your productivity, and the level of enjoyment you get from your role. Creating a balance will also support in reducing your stress levels and your overall health. But I know, how do you do this when your workload and the demands placed on you just keep piling up? Well, there are many strategies you can take, but a few are creating to-do lists. Now, I'm sure we all do to-do lists, and they are great, but you must take it a step further by rating the tasks in regards to level of priority and if they actually have a timeline. So those are your high priority to tackle first, and then you rate your others into a B, C category. Find a routine that works for you. Ask yourself, which time of the day are you more productive? And block off that time to address the important tasks. Another strategy is to switch off distractions such as the phone and your emails. Even consider closing the office door during this time, and this will help you to complete your tasks and hopefully finish work on time. Another strategy is to try to plan your annual vacation and days off in advance. And finally, and probably the most important one, is to learn to leave work at work so it doesn't interfere with your home life. So I ask you to consider what strategies could you implement to create that healthy work-life balance that we should all have. And from those areas discussed, what do you find most challenging? What do you struggle mostly with? Leave me a comment below. This is Charlene Baird from SCB Leadership Coaching Services. If you like this video, click on the like button and comment below. And remember to share with your friends or teammates. I will see you again soon. Thank you.